I've got a bone to pick with you, a blood bone, here on My Sketchy Habit. Bloodbones. Now, my instinct when hearing Bloodbones was to get ourselves to a red skeleton, right? And that feels like what it might be. But I thought, no, this is Final Fantasy. This is something else, more exciting. And so let's make a little blood clot being. You know, in saying that out loud, this was a bad choice. By the way, my name's Patrick. I'm an artist. Welcome to the video. This is My Sketchy Habit, where we draw every day and we don't have to be ashamed because we're art positive. And art is fun and worth doing nonetheless. We have a Discord. It's called the Doodle Croodle. Come join the Doodle Croodle show so we can doodle do. There's a link down below. Yeah, we'd love to share your art. We're art positive because we think art is good and fun to do. Speaking of which, we're back to this blood bones. And here comes the part where we draw this sort of blood clot being. It's just a bad word. I shouldn't call it that. This blood drip being. It really turns into just like sort of a cute slug with a snail sort of thing with a skull on the front instead of a shell on the back. And, you know, I'm all here for it. You know, a cute skull is really worth making and drawing. I actually did a video about skulls not too long ago. You can check that out. But yeah, you're going to give him these little tiny arms and he's going to be ready to get out there and take on a big adventurer. This little guy's going to take on an adventurer. He's got a little tiny sword. I think we go about giving him a little tiny shield as well, because why not? He deserves a chance to survive in this little world. If you were an adventurer, would you come after him? I hope not. It says a lot about you. Let's get this shield shape in here and let's head over to game time. Roll up your sleeves because it's time for... It's game time. That's right. We're going to play Guess the Image. And today I have a lovely image I drew for you. All you have to do is guess. And can you do it before time is up? Let's find out. So with that, we're getting into our line art here, and you know, a good sketch begets good line art. It's nice when the sketch is coming together, and you just really have to create sort of solid versions of the loose thing that you made. There's something really fun about like the randomness of a skull head, especially when you're just sort of drawing it willy-nilly. It doesn't have to make any like biological sense. So these weird teeth I drew that are sort of overlapping and misshapen and much larger than the eye sockets, like they clearly wouldn't work, but they are fun to have in this character. And I do love this little tiny sword. It really brightens my day. I hope this character really brightens your day too. I think they turned out super fun. I really do love RPGs, despite never playing a Final Fantasy game or a true Final Fantasy game. Again, I played Mystic Quest when I was like 10, like 30 years ago. But otherwise, I haven't really touched one. I hear they're good, but I haven't really had much of a chance. And so yeah, I love RPGs. I love playing role-playing games. I probably would enjoy a Final Fantasy, especially if they had little fun friends like this. For now, we're going to get this line art finished up with some detailed lines and some shadows and head over to the Dad Joke Bad Joke. It's time for the Dad Joke Bad Joke. My dad sends me a joke every single day on WhatsApp, and I collect them up to give them back to you. And today we have another Final Fantasy-esque joke, and it goes like this. What was the musician kicked... Oh, no, not what. Why was the musician kicked out of the tavern? Why was the musician kicked out of the tavern? He was barred. He was barred from going in. Barred. Why was the musician kicked out of the tavern? He was barred. Bad joke, bad joke. Let's get back to the art. And we're coming in here for color, and really it comes down to blood, bones, red, white. There's a lot more to it. And you can see here we're getting this cute little guy in here. It is going to be a matter of getting that shadow and highlight in there to make it super fun and cool. I imagine underneath all this, despite the skull, is a really cute smiley face, just a happy-go-lucky monster adventurer, and he's my good boy, and if anyone hurts him, I will come after you. Speaking of coming after, let's get over to the final reveal of our Bloodbones. And that is our Bloodbones. So cute compared to the actual thing, which is, you know, a bit of a horrific monstrosity, but that's fine. We're all a bit of a horrific monstrosity from time to time. Speaking of which, let's put this in with all the other ones we've drawn this week. The Gigas Worm from yesterday, the Death Eye from Monday, the Black Flan. Let's put this in there. We have one more left for this week. It's going to be the Winter Wolf, and they turned out real fun. Make sure you go back and watch some of the other ones. For now, let's remember that we have an art gallery where our art positive community comes together to share art. If you have art you'd love to share, I put it here at the end of the video in our art gallery. And of course, you can do that by joining the Discord. Join the Doodle Croodle, show us what you can doodle do, link down below. We also have there a daily sheet of inspiration, singular words to inspire you to do and make and create, because that's really fun and cool. This month our theme is video games, and our word from yesterday was potion. This is my fantastic potion. And of course, we have a word for today, and that new word is princess. Princess is our word. Sorry, your princess is in another video. We'll look at some of those tomorrow. For now, we've arrived at the end of our video. All that remains is for me to say thank you for being here. And remind you the one rule of My Sketchy Habit, which is really our sketchy habit, which is this: don't tell anyone about My Sketchy Habit. That's between you and me. All right, friends, till next time, keep being awesome. Bye!